Welcome to KI Africa, and today we are in a place called Ndeia in Kiambu County, and we are visiting this unique farmer who is doing the farming of dogs, and we'll be talking to him in a few. Kindly remember to subscribe, share, and like, and even comment, and ask any question that you have. We'll be answering it if we have time with a video, and if we do not have time, we'll answer you through the comments. Asanteni sana. See you as we walk through this farm. So welcome again, and today we are doing a different type of farming, and we are in this farm, beautiful farm in a place called Ndeia, and we are talking to this farmer. We just want to hear about this kind of farming. You will tell us the breeds that you have and how many dogs you have. I don't know whether professionally they are called dogs or they have another name.
Friends.
Yes, friends. Okay, friends. So you will tell us how many you have and what types you have and whether you have any unique genes here. Welcome.
Thank you. We keep different kinds of dogs, and a lot of what we are doing is for farming. We call it dog farming. We try and breed different dogs. We avoid cross breeding. It happens once in a while. You get some very unique breeds at times, but good farming, dog farming, you should not cross unless you have a particular breed you want to come up with. So what you'd then consider is you'll be considering the kind of attributes each dog has. Some dogs are aggressive, others are just very good with family, taking care of your kids. Others what you call security dogs. I mean, they have no business being petted, and well, you can train all dogs to be petted and to be friendly, but I think their dogs, it would be unfair to make them docile. But there are dogs that generally all dogs are aggressive or can be taught some level of aggression. All dogs can be taught some levels of friendliness, and so what we are trying to do is come up with, we try and keep dogs pure. Yes. If you have German Shepherds, you have the German Shepherds that are, some are long coat, some are short coat, and then you crossbreeding them, then you lose that unique character that is within the German Shepherd. There are characteristics of a German Shepherd. I mean, you can tell this is a German Shepherd. If you crossbreed a German Shepherd with another dog, you lose that trait. So that is, that's why we avoid. Yes. So the breeds we have here, we have German Shepherd, we have a long coat, we have the short coat, then we have what generally are called the small white dogs. Yes. They are called, people generally refer to them as pets or Chihuahua. Yes. Now, within that Chihuahua family, yes, you have quite a number of different breeds within what is called Chihuahua. Yes. Generally, what people call Chihuahuas are all these small white dogs. Now, what has happened, is that also they've been crossed. Some of it is intentional, others is an accident. We have some accidental crossing that happened here and turned out lovely. I'll show you later. But where possible, you should keep dogs on the same lane so that you have pure dogs. Not having pure dogs means then you don't know what kind of dog. You can't tell how much of this gene is involved. And when you have the better breeds that are even registered, it's because then they followed the way they've been bred. So they have a good record. So they can tell from the grandparents, the great-grandparents, way down to where you are. So that way you have, that's now when you say you have pure breeds, because a record has been kept. I don't have that kind of breeding here. We are still trying to work on it, where we can have really pure breeds, because when you have a pure breed, then you're able to tell somebody, this is a pure breed from this point. And you look at the characteristics, then you can tell. So we maybe we could show you each dog. Like this is a German Shepherd. This is a long coat. We use him for breeding. Tito is very friendly. Yes. Generally friendly guy. Only aggressive when he has to be really aggressive. But Tito is he's 2 years old. Yes. We have had some very good successful breeding with him. Some guys, friends have brought in their dogs for mating, and he's a friendly dog, and you can see he's big boned, he's strong. With enough aggression, he's the kind of dog who will easily knock you down because he has mass and his size. We waited until he was about 18 months to start breeding. What happens if you start breeding early, then they hump down. They don't get to grow into their full mass. Definitely, being long coat, you have to go the extra mile with the washing and combing of his coat, so that it doesn't clog up. Well, we've just had a change of guys. The guys we had somebody who was not taking very good care. You notice some of them are not very clean. So that's also something we are working on. So Tito is 2 years, keeping well, very gentle.
Okay, so this is what type?
This is a Boabel. Boabels are generally just very friendly and aggressive. They are strong. If you see, there's a lot of muscle. So what you do to develop the muscle is you have to exercise them a lot, and you have to, like, she likes playing ball. We'll play ball with her in a short while. She likes playing ball a lot, and then she's she's very friendly. She's more of a pet than a breeding dog, yeah. And okay, she also came to us about 2 years back, and she was an adult. Yeah, she was ready to mate. So she's given birth to the other Rottweiler. Now the Rottweiler is a cross between a Rottweiler and her. Same body weight. The Rottweilers and the Boabels all have a lot of mass. Body mass, so you have to exercise them a lot. You have to take care of them. They are aggressive, so you have to be careful. She's very protective, and she likes playing. Now the thing about her is she's also very defensive of the two small white ones. Yes. So if you try and if you're aggressive to the white ones, even the other dogs, she'll be defensive. What happens is that when Lily came to us, the Maltese, she came as a puppy, and there were only two of them. Yes. So she it's like taking care of her like her own daughter. Yeah? Yes. Very aggressive. She's the leader of the pack. She charges at you, the rest will come for you. And we use her to now train the others for aggression. You also have to take care of her because if you have strangers, when we are training them, if you have strangers, it's easy to get for them to be seen as enemies. Yes. So you have to be careful in the way we train them. She's a good girl. She's friendly. She listens. She's able to hear the tone, what you're saying with the tone. So if you tell her, go in and you are not firm, yes, she'll just sit with you. She knows that those instructions are not for her. Yes. And she likes saying hello. Yes. So can you say hello? Say hello. Say hello. Good girl. Good girl. So
how old?
We believe she's about 3.5 years now, because she was about 1.5 years when she came to us. The guys didn't have proper papers for her, but when we estimated from just when you look at her, how long they'd had her, the guys would not have gotten her more than for about 3 or 4 months, because they said they had to really take care of her. Apparently, I think the mother didn't have enough milk, so she didn't get very good. Because if she had gotten proper feeding when she was young, she would have been bigger in size, because barbells can grow big. We also suspect could be their mother may have been crossed with a different dog, maybe a barbel, because the sister had the same color, but the sister looked more tended to go towards the Rottweiler. So that's or maybe we can do it later. We can do the breeding. A lot of people cut their tails. They say it helps to add body mass, but as you can see, she has enough mass. And if you properly fed, dogs should be able to get an exercise, especially the exercise. Even by when you put the harness on and you walk with her, and you let her pull you. She's actually, when you resist, the resistance you have on your hand is giving her, is building. So because she then needs to pull, to work harder and to put more muscle to going ahead. So that walk, the walks, the running, just being allowed to run around in free helps them build the muscle. So that exercising is a must. So what we do here, we open for them in the morning. We have enough field, so they just run. They run. He'll throw ball. The guy will throw ball for them. They run around in the morning. That helps them get time to potty. And like now, again in the evening, he'll do the same, just before they eat or after they've eaten. That way, they have enough time to waste, to do their potting outside, so that he doesn't have a lot of extra work to clean. We feed them once. So and we do it in the evening, but the puppies are fed twice. Now she's the mother of these noisemakers. And what I was saying about the crop, I was telling you earlier on, we had an accidental cross. She was actually she mated with the small spits.
Yes.
These are the results. 2 of them followed her. 2 of them are those they're 2 small, very short ones. Stay. In. So these are her children. And that's why you see that one is small. 2 of them are really small, and then the others are bigger. In. Come on. In. Come on, in. So
She's very
that's a he. Yes, and now he's taken the 2. He's taken the mother's body weight.
Yes.
And then now he's taken the father's fur.
Yes.
And because of the muscle build-up and he's short, that's now why he looks. In fact, we call him makere. Makere is calves. Yes. It's muscle in Kikuyu. Yes. So that's the name we thought would be befitting. Now, if you look at the fur, her fur, he has a bit of her fur, but he also has it's quite long, because the father has a lot of fur, long fur. In, come on, guys, in, makere, in. In. Hey.